Radical Dude here, and today we're going to talk about classifying triangles. That means putting triangles and organizing them, classifying them. All right. We can classify them two ways, by their sides or by their angles. Now, as you all know, a triangle is made of three sides. So you can have any kind of triangle. You have a triangle like that, a triangle like that, right? A triangle like that. You need at least three. That's the minimum. Because if you only have a two-sided polygon, it's open. There's no such thing. So three sides is the minimum, and that is how we do it. Triangle. And don't make mistakes. You make it sad, it'll become triangles. So, let's classify by sides. Classify by sides. You only have three choices. When all the sides are equal, when just two sides are equal, and when no sides are equal. So let's try with no sides equal. No sides equal. That name is called scalene. It's a very pretty name, and if I ever have a daughter, maybe I'll name her that. Scalene. Now we can have two sides equal, just two, and this is called isosceles. So it's an isosceles triangle. Okay? And the third way is all sides are equal. It is called equilateral. So I write equilateral. It's a long name. So equal sides. Okay? Now you can classify them by their angles. So classifying by angles. Okay? So, if all the angles are less than 90, okay, we're going to look at the angles. So if angle A, the measure of angle A, we write with an M, the measure of angle A is less than 90, and the measure of angle B is less than 90, and the measure of angle C is less than 90. All these are less than 90. What we have here is called acute. You can remember it. It's like, it's cute. It's so small. It's acute. That's how we do it. If you have a 90 degree, you can only have one 90 degree angle, because if you have two 90 degree angles, then the sides can't connect. This is called a right triangle. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm offended because I'm a lefty, but this is called the right triangle. Okay? You can't have two 90 degrees, because if I have two 90 degrees angles, these sides don't close. And if they don't close, it's not a polygon. And these three sides don't close, so it's not a triangle. Okay. Another way we can do it is where angle C, the measure of angle C is bigger than 90. I'll call this C. This angle is big, not by the size, but by the angle. It's called obtuse. Okay? It's an obtuse triangle. You can also make it small. You can make it tiny. We're not going by the size. We're going by the angles. As long as one angle is bigger than 90, There's a limit though. It can go bigger than 90 all the way up to approaching 180. So it can't be bigger than 180. So it has to be less than 180. That's called obtuse. And there's one that's not used so much, but we have to show respect. If all the angles are equal, so if the measure of angle A equals the measure of angle B equals the measure of angle C, let me put the A, B, and C. This one is called equiangular. So, or you could say equiangular, however you pronounce it. Equiangular. But usually we'll classify that by the sides. Because if the angles are equal and the sides are equal, we call it equilateral. But this is a term also, equiangular. And that's how you classify triangles. So this has been Radical Dude, and I hope you learned something.